let's talk about that home office and wash the car. Most of the time I come up with ideas while I'm doing something. So this time, when my ideas come up, I can just say them. I typically start with the tires. So originally I had my office in the loft, which was an open area, not a big deal. But now, with 2 kids, we have too many courts. We have 2 kids' rooms in our house. One was for one child and the other was for the toys. Until the second child came around. Now each child gets their own room and the loft is for the toys. But of course, Daddy's still gotta work. So after looking around the house to see where I can squeeze the desk, maybe the bedroom, maybe the loft again, maybe in a corner, split it with the kids. Yeah, right. So this is what I did. So we're real fortunate in this house to have a pretty big closet. Closet is designed as a his/her closet. So one side would be for my wife and one side is for me, as like clothes and stuff. Let me show you. So it's actually a U-shaped. So there's actually a mirror that separates the 2 sides. So the closet connects the bathroom to the laundry room. One side of the closet is kind of a standard closet, and the other side of the closet has a window, also has AC. It doesn't have power though, but we can fix that. So the side of the closet we're taking over is obviously be the window side. It's like brushing your teeth, but for a car. All right, so step 1, what did I do? How do we make this transformation? So step 1, let's make a list of things we're gonna need to do to make it happen. Thing number 1, get rid of all the clothes. And that doesn't mean just walk around naked, because I thought about it. It means ask to take over the other side of the closet and have her clothes and your clothes together. Step 1, because we still need clothes. Can't film a video naked. Step 2 would be gut the closet. Now that you, of course, have a place to put all your stuff. Step 3 would be take out all the wired shelves. If you have wired shelves. I hate the wired shelves they put in the closets. So just take them all out. Step 4, of course, is to cover all the holes. Because, woo, let me get an amen, because it's about to be holy. And I guess I love having the kids involved so they can learn these sort of things. Essential tools, right? ABC, spackling, it's all essential. Step 4 or 5, wherever we left off. Maybe it's not a good idea to multitask. Step 4 or 5, then you want to paint the walls for sure. Add some color, right? I went with the color gray, because gray is a color, it's not boring. It's fun, uplifting, helps with color correction. I just liked it because it was a little bit darker, but still has fun and flair written all over it. Now this next part is very subjective, right? You can do whatever you like with furniture. Totally up to you. So let's take a look at the desk, everything on the desk, and how I kind of position things. Will that do it? Are you still there? You can, and then ding, or boop. It's up to you. Obviously, you gotta start off with the desk, because that could drive the whole thing. Then we go chair, monitor, keyboard, mouse, you know, the whole situation. I personally went with the MX Master mouse, the MX Master mini keys, MX Master controller, which I really, really like. On the left is my personal computer, and on the right is my work computer. Now, it's not a sponsored video, but having one keyboard that could bounce between computers just by pressing a button, and the same with a mouse and same with the control surface, it all just 1, 2, 3 with the buttons. You can do iPad. Those are 3 things. Psh, gotta love it. Not sponsored yet, but I do love it. And flair, right? So flair is really important. Maybe Mewtwo if you're a Pokemon person. Some things on the desk, just a little flair. Not too much, but just a little bit. I think it goes a long way. Makes it inviting, fun, personality. For me, this setup is the most important because this is where I will film some of my talking head stuff, this angle, but I needed an extra table because my desk is not really L-shaped, but there's not enough room to have one permanently set up. So I got one of these. It's pretty cool because it's just the right dimensions, about 3 feet, that can fold and be put away, can film some of my top-down stuff, or to be honest, I just leave it there. But you know, what are you gonna do? But we'll talk about the camera setup later at the end when we set everything up. We'll come back. Stay till the end. Do you afterwash? Afterwash. It makes a big difference. It's like you spray the car as you dry it so it dries better, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Definitely doesn't make sense. But it looks good and it feels good, so we do it. Fun fact, this towel is called the Mammoth because it dries like a mammoth. Woo! All right, now for the other side of the closet, we'll say the entertainment side. If you spin around, hold on, 90? If you spin around 90 degrees to your left, we have a 55-inch TV that was unplanned but is there now with a PS5 for some gaming entertainment. Ooh, feels good. Ooh. Now under the TV, since we got rid of pretty much all of our storage at this point, is some storage. Speaking about adding back some storage, I added an equipment closet in the closet. Hold on, there's gotta be a better way to say that. But more on that later. There'll be a whole video on equipment closet storage. We'll get there. And next to that, Pac-Man bag storage center. To be honest, when the kids come in, they have a place to color. Now again, this is just the best setup for me. Is there something I would change? Oh, always. Actually, I probably changed it 5 or 6 times before I even shot this video. But you gotta do what works for you, right? What are some of the downsides? Well, location. And what are some of the positive sides? Location. So the location for this is right next to the laundry room. So there's washing machine noise, right? But that's only if I remember to change the laundry. The positive is the closet is literally on the other side of the house. So the kids can't hear me if I'm editing at night. It's kind of remote. There's 2 sets of doors. Doors, doors. I guess that's 2 sets of doors, right? Perfect explanation. Also, easy access to the bathroom, which is good, but also easy access to the bathroom, if you know what I'm saying, right? But who am I kidding? I can't complain. I didn't put this closet here. I like it, and that's what I got to use. I'm just grateful I have a closet to work in. And I say that it's a closet, but really, my kids don't even call it a closet. It's so cool now that they call it the clubhouse. Now let's talk lighting. What did I do in this place to funify it? Govee lights. Govee lights is how I made this light bulb shape, how I have lights behind, well, just about everything. Except for this flame, because we want to keep it lit. Nope. Found one of the kids' hats. Splatoon. Anybody play Splatoon? I like the Govee lights because it all connects to one app, making everything pretty simple to use, especially the one over the desk because it's bendy. And who doesn't like bendy lights? You can make just about any shape you want. Even down to the light bulb. The light bulb is great because, oh. How's that? The light bulb is great because it's just, where is the, hold on. I feel like I got it down, but I don't think you ever really get it down. Especially the light bulb. The light bulb is great because it's just a light bulb, but it just works also. Any color you want. Don't you like finding some random stuff in the car? Like these bobby pins. I don't know why they're called bobby pins. Let me know in the comments below if you know why this is called a bobby pin. Maybe this is not even a bobby pin. I don't know. Let's continue on. Now, of course, for whatever I can, I'm gonna make sure I put those links in the description. So if there's anything that you like, you can go ahead and check it out for yourself. But now, without further ado, let's get into the camera setup. Well, at least that's where the B-roll will be, because I'm still cleaning the car. Kata! All right, let's start with the setup. We've got that super cool table I told you about. That's the first thing that pops out. Oh. The chair is hot because of the sun. Imagine that. I'll clamp that arm with a microphone on it right above my head so it's slightly out of frame. I'll also use the same arm to mount my overhead camera, which usually when I'm right here is the Osmo Pocket 3. Just because it's so small, tiny, and small and tiny. Same thing, right? Same thing. Easy to use. It's not very heavy. It just looks good. The main camera is FX3, and it's sitting on top of a Manfrotto B-Free tripod, which you can have it on any tripod. And that camera is sitting, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet away from me with a 35mm lens on it and an audio handle to get the audio from the overhead mic. I'm wet. I'm sweating a little bit. Can you hear it? Can you hear it in the microphone? Sweat, sweat, sweat. I hope not. I hope you don't hear it in the microphone. Now, how about lighting? Well, lighting, we use one single source. In this case, it's a Nanlite Forza 50, I think is the version I have. There's plenty of versions. Just one soft light would be ideal. But that's only because I have a window in the back and some other lighting in the front. And my backlight, well, is the window. And that's it. That's the setup, that's the closet, that's my home office studio, that's the clubhouse. By now you're probably thinking, did he ever finish the car? I did. I just finished it, just now. That's why I'm sitting in the middle, because I guess that's where you sit when you finish.